Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about every history has a beginning. And I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about my history and how I got where I am right now. Okay. My name is Larissa Dutra, and I specialize in development and multifamily acquisition. Okay. When I was very young, I always enjoyed finding out about opportunities, looking for opportunities. And my first venture as a teenager was actually starting my new company. Back then, the service was like a drop shipping. If you guys are familiar with drop shipping today, back then I was not familiar with that, but basically it was the same concept. People would log in into my webpage, they would order the items they wanted, whether it was cameras, TVs, and the distributor would get a notification that my client placed an order, and they would ship it directly to the end client and leaving me with a small profit in the end of the day. Okay. But shortly after that, I actually went to work for a retail company and stopped focusing so much on the website. And when I graduated, I was still a teenager back then. I graduated from high school in 2008 and took a semester off just to focus on work. And then in 2009, I started my college. I started college, and but I only did one semester. And then after the first semester, I actually paused the college in order to serve in the U.S. Army National Guard. I actually served in the Army National Guard for 5 years as a finance management technician. But while I was in the Army, I was able to continue my education. I continued my college. I finished a bachelor's in psychology in 2014, and I did a variety of other ventures as you know, since young, I always liked those kind of things. And the most important lesson that I received in my life came from one of those ventures that I started when I was in college. It was basically a custom printing business. And with the custom printing business, that's the values that I got was supply. Okay, I would have to figure out, separate the budget for the supplies, for the services. I would have to calculate the costs, find out inventory, all those things that as a teenager on the first venture I did back then on the web page, I never had to worry about it because it was almost like drop shipping where I would not have to hold inventory or anything like that. Okay. And then a couple years after that, while I was still in college, I started taking a variety of courses in real estate, always looking for opportunities for growth. So in those real estate courses, I spent a lot of money, but I learned a lot. And it's one of the things that I value the most is education. It doesn't necessarily have to be formal, but I was always going out there, taking a class, to taking a course, a training, to learn a variety of different methods or ways of personal growth, but also investment growth. And on those real estate courses, I learned a variety of methods, and one of those methods called wholesaling was the method that I actually started with because it required no money in order to invest. Well, and that's how I got started. But it was when a good friend of mine actually said, Larissa, you're already in this investment world. Why don't you get your real estate license so you can also help other people? So they don't know how to get started. They don't know what to do. So you can always help them achieve more, be able to grow and understand and invest. And so that was the beginning of this lifelong journey that I've started. So in partnership with this major real estate firm in Orlando, I was able to understand the power of real estate investment. Okay, be able to analyze deals, to understand the growth through passive and active income, understand a variety of methods of attaining that objective. Okay, and today I specialize in development and multifamily acquisition, and I completed my master's in business administration. The MBA was through UCF, and it was completed in 2017. With this vast knowledge and experience, I'm able to understand that every client invests differently based on a specific strategy. Okay. Some of my clients are developers that they will build either a house or community and eventually sell once it's fully completed, once fully constructed. Others will simply buy a house that's already built and rent it out for the passive income. And as the passive income grows, they'll keep on buying a second property, third property, fourth property. Everybody starts at a different point with a different strategy, and eventually they're able to mix those strategies. The goal for the majority of the investors is to grow the passive income. Passive income is the income that it's deposited in your account month after month without you having to actually work for it, without you having to spend time for that money to create that money. Okay, so throughout a variety of strategies, eventually that's the main goal, to implement that so you can grow your portfolio, increase your rentability, and just become a successful investor. When I started studying the real estate investment market, I used to think that you needed a lot of money to invest. But it was only after hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in trainings and courses and many years invested in implementing all those things that I learned that I was able to understand methods that can be used for people that have no money to invest, or for people they're trying to invest in for whatever reason they don't know. Each one of us at a certain point in our lives didn't have any properties. We started from zero, and eventually we acquired one property, two properties, three properties, and the portfolio just kept on growing. But I understand it's difficult for somebody with no support system to get there. Some of us don't have a family member or supporting system that can teach us how to get there. Okay. I've been one of those people. I've been that person that wanted something more and I didn't have the guidance. So it was very difficult for me to start. I it was very difficult for me to start because you don't know what you don't know. If you're not in that environment, you're not surrounding yourself with people that are trying to get where you want to get, you're not gonna flourish, you're not gonna grow. Back then I didn't own any properties, I didn't know how to get started. I just didn't know what I didn't know. It was very difficult to take the first step. And if I had to start over and give you guys a tip of something that can change your life, is to stay connected with a group of people. They are trying to get where you want to get. Either they're already there or they're in the process of getting there. A group that has gone through obstacles and they can teach you what to do on those obstacles when you get there. Okay, just stay connected, whether it's through YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or local investors group. It's something that will make you stronger. You help you take the first step, and you help you pass through all those obstacles along the way. Okay, but start with one property at a time. Find out the ways of raising money or investing with no money, so you can start with one property at a time, one property, two properties, three properties. And if you keep going, soon enough, you have a portfolio that will be worth more than $1 million. And you have that passive income, being deposited on your account every single month. And I believe that's something that each one of us are capable of doing. We just need to stay connected and be able to grow together. If you want to be part of this channel, I created this channel for you guys. We're going to be sharing ideas. We're going to be talking about different types of investments, different things affecting your investments, some obstacles. This channel was created for you. So if you like to stay connected, just go ahead and subscribe. Share this channel with somebody that you know that wants to start investing or has started investing and they just haven't got to where they want to go yet. they're in the process, they're struggling, whatever it is, they're having problems with tenants, whatever situation they have going on right now. Go ahead and like it, subscribe it. We'll be able to go together and be able to share a lot of ideas. And I hope to see you again soon.